Hey guys, what's up, man? I got fired. The other day. I don't know if you guys watched the video. Did you watch the video, Toby? Thanks, dude. Thanks. Gonna wait for some more people to hop on here. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Where did that paper go? I just had it. So where are you from, Toby? Where you live at? Yeah, pretty much. They're haters. They're the type of people that if you're not 100% in the door, you're out the door type of people, you know. Tennessee. Yeah, I think the main reason they fired me is because I told them what day I was leaving, you know, and they wanted me to leave on their terms instead of my terms. So that's pretty much what happened. So I got fired. When was that? That was last week. Tuesday or something like that. What's up, Rondell? I got fired last week, so I just pretty much worked on the dump truck. Got a ton of stuff done on it. Now, last week, like Thursday, I want to say, I went and I dropped some business cards off at some places that were just right up the road from me. Got some contacts. I got a list of all these phone numbers I got to call on Monday. I'm going to start calling them up, asking them everything, you know, if they hire solo trucks and all that stuff. I'm in Washington State. Washington State. I got my orange tie on today because I like orange. We're going to ride in the orange dump truck. So I got to make some networking contacts today at church. Hopefully that helps me get my foot in the door in a few places. A little background history. This tie is actually the tie I wore at my wedding. So it's my lucky tie. I went last week to go pay for my insurance. Insurance cost me basically $2,400 up front, and then it's like $780 a month or something like that, just for my truck. And we were trying to get it all situated and everything. And my insurance guy called me up and said that there was an accident on my record and my insurance was going to go up. And I'm like, whoa, wait. That happened in December. It wasn't my fault. So I had to get an accident report, you know, a collision report. Cost me $10 to do that. And I sent that to him. So we're back in the game. I set up my insurance to start May 10th. So officially, May 10th, I have insurance. I should be on the road May 10th. So that's pretty exciting. We've come a long way. Thanks, man. I put a lot of time into those videos, editing and, changing camera angles and doing all that stuff. You should check out my Patreon. The videos come out on Patreon first. Yes, I'm still stress eating, dude. And some ice cream before church, man. You can't turn down cookies and cream ice cream, dude. This is cookies and cream ice cream. Actually, I'm not really stress eating because I lost my job. I'm stress eating because I'm doing a live video about me getting fired. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna work out great. I was showing the guys. I got a list of phone numbers I'm gonna be calling come Monday. I'm just gonna hit the ground running, guys. I'm just gonna freaking pound the phone lines. I'm just gonna hit the phone lines so hard, man. Everybody's gonna know my phone number. Everyone. I'll just be hitting the phone numbers like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I was lucky. I didn't even have to one second. I think I posted that video. Did I post that video yet? Oh yeah, you guys seen it. I didn't even have to move the fuel tank or nothing. I was super happy about that. I had to move the exhaust a little bit further forward towards the front of the truck, just a hair, but we got it. Yeah, we'll see what it's made of. It's made of all new parts because I put them on. Oh shoot, I've done so many repairs on that thing, dude. I'm sure some things are gonna break. I'm sure, we're gonna. What do you want me to post tomorrow? I'm gonna do a video of me calling people or something. What do you want to see? Yeah, I'll do it. I actually got a video that's coming out today. Actually, you know what? I'll put that right on right now. I'll make that public right now because I had a video I wanted to post. There, I just published a video. You guys could get it pretty quick. Yeah, I know. I need to get some money, dude. I was hauling fuel tanker, driving a tanker yanker. It was fun. It was really fun job. Got a lot of experience driving in snow, driving over the passes, a lot of high stress, I'm just glad to be out of the fuel industry because it sounds funny, but the fuel industry is way behind in wages compared to all the other transport jobs in Washington. It's just ridiculous. We got UPS guys making more than the tankers. We got dump trucks making more than tankers. I seen an ad on a billboard driving down Canyon and on the radio. Domino's was starting people out at $75,000 a year in Washington. I made 71 and I worked my tail off. Man, I put in so many hours of overtime. It was freaking ridiculous. I couldn't believe that when I seen that. The dump truck is not licensed yet. I just paid for my $22.90 heavy weight tax. I'm waiting to hear back from the IRS to see if they got it or not. We just filed it. We paid for it. I paid for, let's see, this month, May, June, July. So 3 months, because it's weird how it's set up. You got to pay twice a year or something like that. Or maybe it starts in July. I can't remember. It was like $20. But for the full year, it's $500. So once July comes in, I got to pay $500. And once I pay the $22.90 and then I get that filing back, then I can go get my license for the dump truck and pay for the tags and stuff. Yeah, see, I'll have to renew it in July. Yep. That's kind of what I thought. What a pain. I mean, I just filed it. Now I gotta file it in 2 more months. It's like the filing stuff never ends. You know, it seems like. I got a copy of that. I can show you guys what that looks like. It's really confusing. Like, if you don't know what you're looking at, like, you could totally screw up easy on this thing. I'll show you guys what that is. Oh, yeah, until the end of August. You can wait to pay it to the end of August. I remember reading that somewhere. So this is what the form looks like. Typical government form. You know, it looks like almost like a W-2 form, you know, because it has all the numbers and stuff on the side and everything. And then the way you determine how much you pay is this scale here. There's a little scale. You know, you got to figure out where you are on the scale. Anyways, I'm in category C, which is 56,000 to 57,000 pounds for my straight truck. Once I get a trailer, then I'll be in category V, which is over 75,000 pounds. I'll be probably pulling 105,500. Dang. Yeah, they try and nickel and dime you to death, you know, on everything. And then there's a consent to disclosure tax thing. And then, yeah. So that's what the 2290 looks like. It's really not that bad. You fill in your EIN, you fill in your name, your address, your town, and then you have to look at the chart and figure out how much, you know, it's prorated. It's really simple. Let me put this back in here. Then I'll show you something else I was going to show you. This is one of my job invoices. I just picked this up at Staples. Basically, it's so I can have a hard copy of every job invoice. You know, I got the sold to, the phone, job location, job phone number, customer order number, the order was taken by, the material, the quantity, the amount, description of the work, miscellaneous charges, labor, hours, and rate. Just all that stuff. And then what this does is this is actually a it's a carbon copy. What's up, man? So I got that. Oh, I never showed you guys. I'll show you this real quick too. Got some business cards I printed out. Just some basic business cards, you know. Van Dyne Dump Trucking LLC. It's got my email, my phone number, my address, and my name on there. And obviously the name of the business. On the back, eventually I'm going to get on the back, you know, I'm going to put I don't know, we haul gravel, stone, that kind of stuff. Like some stuff we do or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out to print on the back. Not yet, Junkie. Not yet. I looked into it, and we're gonna get the Pro. I'll tell you what it is in just a second. Let me look it up. It's the QuickBooks Pro Plus. That's the one we're getting. We're getting the Pro Plus. It's like $55 a month or something like that. Yeah, I got my DOT number. How the hell are you doing? Yeah. I want the see, I was told that I should get the Pro Plus version because here, let me tell you why. She said that I could the online version is let's see. The reason she said the Pro Plus was because you can do you can categorize it per job, and you can see what your actual profit margin is per job or something like that. Okay. You use the online. Okay. Yeah, I'm eventually going to buy a pup trailer once I start making some money. Yep. Definitely gonna buy a pup trailer. That's the only way to really make some money in Washington. You got to have a truck. You got to have a pup. She was saying though, if I get the Pro one, she was saying it calculates all of the profit and loss stuff. I don't even have to input it. It just already does it automatically. She was also saying something about it keeps track of my real time spent on the job, my real time, instead of just, the hours that I'm getting paid for. So total time or something like that, she was saying. Okay. I'll get the cheap one then, the $20, the $20 one. I need to get something going on. That way I can figure stuff out. But the real thing that I need to get going on is I got to call this list of phone numbers Monday. I'm going to be calling everybody. No, dude, I didn't clean the garage yet. That's the other reason she said, because the 1099s. But you're right. I probably won't be doing 1099s anytime soon. Yep. I got to hit the phone lines on Monday. The other last week, I went pass out some business cards. And one of the things that I always like to do is when I ask somebody, and this got me a few contacts. I asked the guy, I said, hey, man, do you guys hire solo trucks? And if so, what are some of the requirements? And, if they said they didn't or they did, I would still always ask, is there anybody else you might know that might be interested in my service? And that got me a few contacts. I got two other contacts that I need to call. from another business or something. So yeah, we got a lot of calling to do come Monday. A lot of calling. And I'm just going to be telling people, hey, by the end of this week, for sure, the truck will be on the road running. I'll be looking for work. I'm your guy. We're gonna get stuff done. I did go to some of their headquarters and meet face to face with some of them. I personally, that is the way I feel the best when I meet face to face with somebody. There's always just a better interaction, I feel like, rather than calling over the phone, doing cold calling. It's unless you have a lot of experience cold calling people, it's really tough to click with somebody. Like, you can click with people a lot easier in person. At least that's how I feel. Yep. You build a personal relationship a lot easier. But some of these places, like, I would spend like $100 in gas if I went and visited every single one of these places. Drive my truck to their location. You know how much money that would cost? That would cost a lot of money to drive my dump truck to all their places. But it might be worth it in the long run. You never know. I think probably what I'll do is I'll probably call them firsthand. And if they sound like they are interested in that kind of service, like if I even just get a hint of interest in them at all, then I'll probably go and meet them face to face. That way they have a face behind the name. You know what I mean? Same here. I got a face. I know who I'm talking to, kind of thing. Yep. So what you're saying is don't find too many people to work with. Just find somebody that's willing to work with me and then kind of work with them. And, is that what you're trying to say? Like, I think I understand what you're trying to say is get some contacts, start building a business relationship, but don't get too much work, because then everybody's going to think you're kind of like, you're going to go wherever the work is. You're not going to be kind of loyal. Is that what you're trying to say, Justin? I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, I think I might start doing that, but I don't know, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so the full story on why the company let me go. It started probably like 3 or 4 months ago. I told them I bought a dump truck, you know, um, and they were kind of unhappy about it, you know. And I told them, you know, it's really far out, but I'm going to be starting my own business. They didn't like that, and then, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'll be 100% honest. You know, when you're working full time for somebody, and then, and I'm talking like 12, 13, 14 hours a day, and then you come home and then you work another 6 or 8 hours a day, you're gonna have mistakes. Because you're not getting 100% of the sleep you need. You know, so I made a few mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, I made a few mistakes, but there were very small mistakes. That everybody's made the same mistakes I made, but typically speaking, I don't normally make a lot of mistakes, but I made a few mistakes, and you know, they're the type of company that if you're not all the way in, you're out. You know, that's kind of the way they are. You know, and the other day I did a load out to Yakima, drove out to Yakima, you know, and I wasn't busting the loads out like I used to, you know, because here's what happened. One of the days I got back to the yard, one of my coworkers was there, and then Aaron, which is the owner's son, was there. And he tried to get me to sign on for a year, right? He said, "I'll give you $1,200 if you sign a year contract." And I said, "No way, dude. You're crazy. I ain't doing it." You know? And then he tried to get me to take he tried to give me $1 raise if I took a different shift, which would have me working on Sundays. And I said, no, not doing it. Not interested in working on Sundays. I go to church, not my thing, you know? And then, you know, so he pretty much, you know, he wouldn't give me a raise. So I said, okay, well, I'm not going to work as hard as I normally work then, you know? That's just the way I felt like I had earned a raise. And I knew he knew I earned a raise. And I said, well, why don't you give me a raise? And he's like, well, I'm not going to give you a raise if you're leaving. And I said, well, I've earned the raise. And he's like, yeah, but you're leaving. And I said, okay, well, if I've earned it, then I've earned it. It doesn't matter really if I'm leaving or not. I understand the business behind it. You don't want to give away money to somebody who's leaving. I get it. But at the same time, I've earned it. You know what I mean? So I just kind of slowed down. I wasn't busting the loads out like I used to, because I felt like, what the heck? If he's not going to give me what I've earned, then I don't need to go the extra mile anymore, you know? And, you know, that kind of says a little bit about me as a person. You know, I felt like I wasn't being treated fairly like how I should have been treated, you know? If somebody earned their raise, whether they're leaving or not, they earned it, you know, and that's kind of how I felt. And you know, so you know, I made a mistake. I tweaked the drawbar, which, if you don't understand, there's a truck and then there's a dolly and then there's a trailer, and the dolly is what pivots both ways. And I was in this tight corner where you have to turn and you're doing a U-turn, and then you have to back up, and then you have to turn more, right? Well, I backed just a little too far up, and I bent the drawbar like this much. It was already bented on the other side from another driver, and that was like the straw that broke the camel's back, you could say. Even though it wasn't really anything major, he just wanted a reason to get rid of me. You know, that's pretty much what happened. You know, that's the full story, the 100%. That's how it went down. You know, what kind of got me also was this, like, he always talks about, you know, coming and talking to him straight face to face, you know, and being a man about things and talking to him face to face. Hey, if you got something you need to say, come say it to my face, kind of thing, you know. And when I got back to the yard, I went up to him. I said, hey, I messed up. I bent the drawbar. I'm not proud of it, And he said, okay, well, go home. I'll see you tomorrow. And then he called me up later today and told me I was fired, over the phone. Like, what kind of BS is that? He couldn't tell me to my face, And then I went in there the next day to turn in my uniforms and everything. And I saw him in the shop, and I was talking with his wife, Krista. She's the HR lady, really nice. And I was turning on my stuff, and, he just disappeared. He didn't want to even see me. So, it just, I don't know, call it what you want to call it. I kind of see it as two-faced a little bit, a little hypocritical, but that's the drama stuff behind that. I'm sure you guys wanted to hear that and see that. Not really, but that's the drama behind me getting fired. If you wanted to hear that, I'm done talking about it. I'm ready to move forward, move on with the company. We're ready to hit the phone lines running come tomorrow. I got a whole list of people to call. We're going to call them all. I'm going to drop off business cards today and everything. Any other questions you guys got, give me a, let me know in the comment section. Yeah. Everybody makes mistakes. And the thing is like, it wasn't even a big mistake. Like, people make bigger mistakes than tweaking the drawbar. That's like nothing. Like, if you cross dump or something, that's really serious because that costs thousands of dollars. I didn't cross dump or anything like that. Thanks, Toby. I'm glad you like the videos, dude. I'm glad you like them. Keep watching them. Check out the Patreon account. All the videos come out on there first, So, any other questions coming out? I got to get going pretty soon here. So, that's pretty much how everything went down. Pound that like button. Right now, we only got 9 likes on this video, and there's 18 people watching it, so that number better double right now. You're right, Michael. That was one of my mistakes. I probably shouldn't have let him know, but I felt like I try to keep everything out in the open and be as honest as possible. That's just a policy I have. And maybe it was a mistake, maybe it wasn't. I'm gonna use it to push me to greatness. You know what I mean? Yep. We got plenty of work here, dude. There's tons of work here, dude. Or I would come. I would go over there, but there's so much work over here, dude. I was already talking to a guy, and he said he's already got 2 weeks on the books. You know what I mean? So the work is coming full force over here. So we'll be pounding out loads here pretty soon here. So, yep. I'm so freaking I'm a little upset with YouTube right now because I reached 1,000 subscribers last month, like a week before the 30th, and they said they were going to monetize the YouTube channel by the end of the month, and it's already the 5th. It's still not monetized. Like, they are way behind or something on the monetizing things. Yeah. So that's kind of also where we're at too. Waiting for YouTube to catch up and monetize us already, or else this would be a super chat. Yep. So the channel is growing, guys. You wouldn't believe it. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers, and it was just like last week, we're at 1,000. So or 2 weeks ago, so we're still growing really fast. And we have a lot of good goals for this channel. There's one thing I wanted to address. Like, there's one person like who dislikes every single one of my videos. Like, who is that person? Like, why are you disliking the videos? Like, I just want to know. Like, do you hate me personally or what? Like, why do you do that? Why do you waste your time? You hate all of them. What do you hate all of, J-Bo? Pound that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, pound that subscribe button. Yeah, but like, it's just like, why though? Like I'm almost 100% positive it's one person who just, the video comes up and they automatically dislike it. Oh, yeah, thanks, J-Bo. That's because I'm your competitor. Yeah, well, at least I got one hater. You're making it when you have haters. That's the thing, dude. That you're making it when people are hating on you. Like the junkie says, they hate you because they ain't you. Yesterday we tried to have an event. I planned it really short notice. We tried to have a bonfire. I had 3 friends come over. It was still really fun. But we're going to be doing some more events at my house. We called it the business bonfire. We're going to have some more of those. It's like kind of a casual event, kind of networking some people, getting some people over to my place so they can see the dump truck. They can, see us and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you haven't got a thumbs down yet. But you're going to get one now, dude. Just trust me. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, dude. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Some trolls. Somebody who's like, let's see if we can get this guy to say something, But hey, I'm smiling. So, it's not affecting me. Whatever they're doing, it ain't working on me. It's just, I think it's cool that they're taking the time. Like, who takes the time to dislike somebody's video? But whatever. Okay, J-Bo. So I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell everybody else who is watching now. So Monday, tomorrow, boom, contacts. I'm gonna be hitting the phone lines like crazy Monday. Yeah, I know, Junkie, but they said that it would be monetized by the end of May. That's what they said. That's what it said on the screen when I clicked send in review or whatever. They said, oh, by the end of May, we'll be done. And it's like, not the end of May, the end of April. That's what I meant, the end of April. Yeah, I know, Junkie. I know, you're right, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm young. I don't know. It's just cool to see how many people actually, like the video, and took the time to engage and press the button. I don't know. It doesn't really mean anything. Like you said, it doesn't mean anything. But yeah, J-Bo, Monday, I'm going to be hitting the phone lines, calling everybody up. Actually, today I'm going to make some contacts too. Tons of contacts. And, last week, Thursday, I think it was Thursday. I dropped off some business cards, got my name out there just a little bit. I am 28 years old, home and auto shop. J-Bo, you sound like those people that get on the dump truck groups at Facebook, and then they automatically get blocked. Blocked. Are you guys using my channel to subscribe to other people? That's funny. It's a good networking tool, man. You get to meet some cool people. I'm glad I met all you guys, you know, even the trolls like J-Bo. You don't have the nuts. 2020, dude. That's 2 years from now. You can do it in one if you start saving your money. Thanks for coming out, man. Thanks for checking this video out, Hominato. Thanks, EC Trucking, for Thanks for the junkie, you know, sharing my channel. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome of him. And all the stuff he sent me. Can't get enough of that. I know. He is my #1 troll. He calls me up. Dude, he's cool, though. I like him. He's cool. He keeps me on track. He keeps me on track. He calls me up and say, "Hey, man, you working yet? Are the tires rolling yet?" Dump truck's ready, dude. Dump truck is ready. It is 100% ready. Well, there's one thing, but it's so small and insignificant that I'm going to get to it when I get to it, type of thing. I have a new CB in it. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about like a radio to like listen to the radio? Yeah. It's time to put it to work. We're going to put it to work big time come Monday. You know what? I forgot to ask you, J-Bo. Why don't you just put your in a striker, dude? It's a Cobra LTD 29 or classic or something. It's the classic 29, whatever. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, that would have been nice. Just drop the trailer full of, 6,000 gallons of diesel. Yeah, no, he gave me so many zip ties. Like everything in the truck now is held together by zip ties. I was using duct tape. Forget the duct tape. We're using zip ties. They don't leave the sticky residue, so they're much better. Dude, the radio, the classic, I probably shouldn't spoil this for you. I think I got a video coming out about that. Oh, dude, zip ties? Yeah, I had no idea how many zip ties I needed. Zip ties, dude, you were definitely, you know what you were doing when you sent those to me, because I probably used like 2 full bags already of them. You did. You sent me some tire plugs. I got those. I didn't do a video on it yet. I'm going to do a video on it pretty soon here. Yep, the tire plugs are in the truck right now. They're underneath the passenger seat. What's up, dude? Another 2 minutes and I gotta hit the road. JB Weld. I've never had luck with JB Weld for some reason. Maybe I'm mixing it wrong or something. I don't know. It's never really worked for me. Yeah, 9/16 wrench. Yep. You got to have that one to adjust the brakes at least. Oh, don't worry about it, dude. I'm happy. It's giving me the push into the industry that I needed, you know. So I did a video. I got a video coming out pretty soon here of something that I invented. I don't know if I invented it or not. I thought of it without anybody telling me about it. I got a video coming out. It'll probably come out on Wednesday. Yeah, probably Wednesday it'll come out. Something I thought of, and I thought it was really cool. And I'll probably call you, J-Bo, and tell you about it before it comes out. Or maybe I'll just let the suspense kill you, and you'll just have to wait and see what it is. But all the Patreons have already seen it, though, I think. Yeah, see, I didn't know if I invented it or not, but I thought it was the coolest thing. I'm like, wait a second. I could put this on here and then use this on the side of the road. You know, that'd be so cool. Until I do 1,000 times. Yeah. Dude, it's coming, dude. This week, probably. This week. I'm gonna hit the phone so hard, dude. This week, I'll probably have a day like that. I'm praying, man. I'm praying. Dude, I don't have time to organize the garage, man. I'm gonna be on the phone so much time, dude. I won't have time to get the garage straightened out, dude. I did get some of it organized. Like I moved the 45 Dodge over to the wall and further back. So I actually got a lot of decent space in there now. I probably got about 4 feet walkway now, all the way back from the entrance all the way to the entrance, the garage door. So organized chaos, yes. Dude, I flourish in clutter, dude. I do so well in clutter because I grew up in a house of hoarders, man. I love my grandparents, but they are hoarders, man. We had trails in our house, walking around in trails. You know, I don't know if you've ever watched my one of the videos I did. It was working on like a windshield wiper on one of my Ford trucks that I had. You can see what my grandpa's garage looks like. My garage is 1 million times more organized and more clean than his. So you guys really should be proud of me for my garage on how it is. Like, dude, no, I'm not going to stay cluttered, dude. It's not going to be cluttered. I need to make some money. And I really just have too much stuff for the size of garage I have. If I had a nice size, if I had a 2-car garage, at least a 2-car garage, everything would be perfect. It'd be nice. It would be nice. I got some stuff I don't want sitting out in the rain. You know, like the 45, I can't have that sitting out in the rain. I put too much time into that. I don't want it rusting up. So, yeah. No, the business, if you've watched a few of my videos, you would know that I'm pretty organized. In fact, I spent like an hour and a half cleaning the floor on the dump truck, like with a wire brush, scraping out the dirt with like it had some like oil mixed into the dirt because it was like compacted into the floor. Like I had to scrape it out with the freaking wire brush and a shop vac. I spent like 2 hours cleaning it, dude. Yeah, too cheap to buy tickets. Yeah, I don't have money to buy tickets for the lottery either. I could do 100K this year, dude. I'm gonna try, dude. I'm gonna try to do 120 this year, dude. You know, I don't see why I can't. No handouts. Yeah. I don't really feel like I've ever gotten a handout. I feel like people have helped me out because they've seen how hard I have worked. So I don't really feel like I've ever gotten a handout. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't think I've ever gotten a handout. I think people have seen me and seen my work ethic and helped me out. I don't consider that handout. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, if somebody gave me a lottery ticket and I won, I would do a YouTube video on it for sure. For sure. And then you probably never see another one again. Actually, no, I enjoy YouTube videos. I do. I enjoy the videos. That's a good goal, man. That's a killer goal. If you could do that, man, that would be awesome.